Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to ZEPHON, where today we are just desperately trying to maintain resource incomes, basically. We have here a fair amount of... Why are we like in frozen mode here? What's going on? Oh, okay, that was rude. Not necessarily what I wanted to do, although I suppose backing you off so you don't die is valuable. Yeah, it's not like I think these guys are going to survive much longer anyway. But yeah, so we're working our best on getting our city built out here, getting it impressive, and in the meantime, all we can really do to push forward our internal resource gain goals is just like get and hold as many outposts as possible, right? I don't really want to be fighting, but I do really want to be holding territory, and unfortunately, there's just sort of a natural tension there. But we're doing okay for the moment, I think.
This body feels more capable.
So I definitely do want to run over here and deliver some damage. Okay, Ghost Walk seems pretty significant. You have your blades, which deal 3 damage with 4 armor ignore. Pretty high base accuracy. So you will probably shut this down by yourself. Let's make that happen. XP for the hero. Yeah.
That's it. Just go down nice and easy.
Okay, so we have a cache down here. We have... I mean, this watchtower is kicking up research. We definitely want to hold this if we can. And these enforcers are 1 turn away from having their scalpel available. I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, let's push over here and... Oh boy, okay. Let's push over here and make this happen. It is nice that it gives us a ton of vision as well. That's actually really rad. Even if the result of that ton of vision is some information that maybe maybe is not great for us. Okay, so do we really we don't know anything about any of the other players, right? Let me open up my communications tab here. We're trading with Rashid.
Marhaban.
He's feeling cooperative. We're at peace, right? We're chill. I'm just trying to make sure I'm definitely not going to get shot by his units. I think we're good. All right. So that being the case, we just got to worry about this guy.
I'm here.
Let's roll forward, get our advanced cache. Okay, just a very large amount of algae.
I hope this hurts.
Okay, we'll get started on those guys.
I'm here, or what's left of me is.
So, the expansions in this area are pretty defensible. I guess we need to know more about the territory to our southeast, because, I was going to say, because look at all the coast, but actually, this is coast. This is just unknown. This may very well be land. So, okay, stuff to worry about later. I really do wish that I hadn't moved this thing accidentally. Or while trying to grapple with whatever weirdness is going on with the game.
Ain't no such thing as safe anymore.
Alright, I don't think that we want to... I don't think we want to divert too much to fighting Abkliths up here. So this Abkandre, is this a thing that we can destroy? Or is it just going to periodically produce Abkhans? I'm wondering if it's worth it to push forward and try to destroy their spawning pool. I suppose it's the thing we should try to learn about.
Ain't no such thing as safe anymore.
Unfortunately, we can't quite get adjacent, which is what we would like to do.
I'm not dying today.
Well, alright, at the very least, let's do this.
Open fire!
Oh, you guys have spent your orders already. This was not actually the very beginning of a turn. I forgot that I had done a little bit of stuff before ending the video. Do I want to run down a little bit? That's bleed, so we don't really want to be standing there. But it probably doesn't put us in a bad position
Right. This isn't the world I knew.
to step forward like this, right? Like, this is not in danger of being lost. And even if it were, we could just throw some zealots in it. Speaking of which, I guess these zealots are going to help us explore to the west. I'm not really sure what else to do with them. Yeah, there's not really a benefit to having them stationed in there, so I guess just step forward. We'll keep these two on Overwatch rather than having them fire. Yeah, you guys may as well help out. You get one more body down. Okay, so we just finished research on something. Probably hab blocks, right? Yeah, it's definitely hab block time. And then we're gonna obviously need to dig out another tile. And research. Is it, yeah, same deal here. Engineers are tier 3. So we can't expand outward any further until then. We didn't really develop a way to deal with loyalty problems last time, so it's definitely a thing I'm thinking about this time. And it does look like maybe the move in, like, overall of this other stuff. I'm not seeing anything else here that's, like, really blowing my mind. Tactical visor's kind of cool. I haven't really given enough thought, I think, to the stuff you can buy at the Concordat. But let's get Hollow Theater. I think I was disregarding loyalty unsafely in the last game. So before we change the turn over here, though, let's take a look at the Concordat, especially since we don't have as pressing of a use for our influence as we did last game. Like, what kind of stuff are we talking about? A weapon that can damage enemy or just an item that can damage enemy movement or accuracy. Reduce morale. +1 armor on the hero, I guess, is, like, fine. Accuracy if the unit was not damaged this turn. Alright, so yeah, like, an extra 1/3 attacks is pretty significant, I suppose. A lot of this stuff feels like basically fine. 10 turn cooldown, self-heal. Yeah, not like the most exciting stuff. I guess we'll maybe hold off on that until... We'll hold off on spending until we have access to better items, or until buying, like, raw resources would allow us to avoid a production delay or something. It feels like that's more likely to be a source of spending. Alright, so the Abcon is having it them, which is nice. Sadly, I don't think this is going to trigger our overwatches, so I think we just didn't get all of our attacks off. Well, it triggered their overwatch. Because, like, it performed an attack while it was within 2 tiles of us, but I wonder if it's processed as, like, for overwatch purposes. Yeah, okay. For overwatch purposes, I think that's processed as an attempt to enter this tile, and this tile is not in range of us. Okay. Well, it should be fairly easy to cut those guys down. I think we're gonna park this here and just heal up for a couple of turns. Or we're not. Oh, cicadas. Damn cicadas.
This body feels more capable. Closing the gap.
All right, let's at least get you into XP range. And then
I'm here, or what's left of me is.
We have a full power attack, which is really nice. And unfortunately, not anywhere near enough damage to finish the job. We can get him down to one body in the tile, I guess. That's something. That is of some value. The enemies went into hiding. You are a bleed walker. So we don't know exactly how things are shaped here. There might be bleed running up in this direction. Ooh, there's a cache for sure.
Knew I should have stayed home today.
This isn't the world I knew. Yeah,
We
got it.
do not know where the enemy has retreated to, but we do know there is a cache worth looting.
I'm not dying today. Yeah, got it.
All right, let's show up for our ally. I have no idea if this kind of stuff is valued diplomatically.
I'm not dying today.
Like, obviously, if you were playing with another human player and they were having trouble with some kind of big monster
Weapons free.
and you rolled up and did a bunch of damage to it, you would expect that would buy you some favor, right? There would be some diplomatic repercussions. I guess I'm going to send you over here. You're probably not needed in this area.
You said something.
We have no idea if that will be the case here. I fired. Do I also want to move? I do want to move with you guys, I think.
Knew I should have stayed home today.
I'm probably going to leave them where they are.
You said something.
New guys, let's head kind of southeast to try to get an eye on some more of this territory.
Don't make me wait, please.
Okay, and then we're allowed to keep building units, but I don't know that I think it's necessary. I probably don't want to turn the building off because we want to keep producing the minerals, but yeah, I don't know that there's necessarily anything else to do here. In the Concordat, am I allowed to buy? No. Just basics. And there's no like rush completion. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Then I think we're probably good. Damn cicadas. Wow, that thing's really moving. So I didn't actually see where these guys got attacked from. I thought it was that unit, but the unit just used its move and attack. So I think these guys must have gotten attacked from down here somewhere. I'm assuming... I'm debating whether I think it's worth it to run over and grab that cache. Let's go ahead and drop you.
Strengths.
Obviously, free XP.
That's it. Just go down nice.
Not just free XP, but in fact, a whole level up. Yeah, let's grab Assassinate. Seems useful.
What's left of me is.
Okay, we just are seeing an Outrider unit for the first time is all that is.
Ain't no such thing as safe anymore. Okay.
So if we move on to the Dray here, I don't have any options for interacting with it. When I moused over it, it did say can be captured by units of SB.
Ain't no such thing as
That,
safe anymore.
I mean, it doesn't mean just standing in it, presumably.
It's better than just sitting here.
You said something.
Yeah, you guys may as well continue contributing, although it's a pretty soft contribution. Every little bit helps, I guess. Alright, you need to get me some more vision.
That's in reach.
This is something.
Tactile intelligence is at your disposal. That is an optimal destination.
Okay. String station classified.
Hi there. What do you want to discuss?
Our analysis has determined that you're a suitable candidate to achieve our goal. You don't mind if we monitor you to verify.
There is room for improvement.
It does not like the independent streak.
Fair, well, fair?
Okay, well, we probably don't have any weapons, as we discovered last time, that are really capable of taking on a city at this point in the game. But that might be a thing to start thinking about. This has got to be another player, right?
Tactile intelligence.
So we're starting to get a sense a little bit of our surroundings. No, I guess I am allowed to attack their city. It doesn't feel to me like it's super useful to do so. In fact, am I going to get killed? If they choose to attack me, I bet I do die. We could attempt to sue for peace. Zephon's busy. It's not actually answering my calls at this moment.
Counting down to the kill.
That's a little concerning. You guys are good.
Please.
I do want the cash.
Knew I should have stayed home today.
Okay, that was close enough to meet the anchorite. The anchorite loves that we're fighting Zephon, as ever. Perhaps your wars will be confined to the rich and the powerful. You know what? I accept peace with you. And I offer a trade agreement? Okay. He's into it. Our standing has increased. I think at the moment... Let's try a map exchange, because we know some stuff. They have no idea exactly how much we know, but we know that they know a lot that we don't. To know easy, to lack wisdom, to be your downfall. We have exchanged all explored tiles. Their limited world knowledge had a major impact. All right, friend. So limited world knowledge, I mean, not that limited. It's interesting that they have two settlements so far apart. Yeah, interesting. Okay, well, we do not really have anything to do with it for right now.
I will pause.
Do your best to survive. Don't open fire on that city. Let's not provoke destruction any more than we absolutely must.
Kill them before they kill us!
Those guys were absolutely just standing there.
You said something. Knew I should have stayed home today.
All right, well,
I hope this hurts.
we will at the very least pull that cash next turn.
We can scavenge them for spare parts.
Oh, actually, the zealot can grab it right now. Okay, 20 influence ain't bad. I mean, this is really close to the romantic's place, but he hasn't grabbed it, so hopefully he won't mind that we do. Because that is absolutely what's happening there. And you just kind of don't have a role. At this point, you're probably just going back to play defense on that. Okay. Yeah, I still think we're in a place where we can afford to not be producing more units for a moment. So let's wait until we get some stuff done. Oh, we got it coming down here. Oh dear. That was some kind of big debuff, I assume? Maybe their city's not going to shoot at us? Maybe it can't? Okay. Well, you gotta fall back there, friend.
Vector established. Reducing distance.
And this base actually doesn't have cicadas.
I will pause.
Okay. I guess... And we certainly don't want to push down any further, but I do
I
probably
think I can do that.
want to run up and try to play some defense over here, right? This Abkhan is definitely overmatched.
Knew I should have stayed home today.
So I think let's run the assassin over here. We may need the assassin to help fight off ZEPHON's units.
Or what's left of me is.
The enforcers will just keep contributing.
Ain't no such thing as safe anymore.
I could shoot it, but I can't kill it.
On it.
Still, it feels like we're helping, right?
I'm not dying today.
Oh, actually, we can definitely kill it if I can get adjacent to it.
Enemy!
All right,
It was us or them.
great big dragon hunt for us.
I'm here. Or what's left of me is.
And you're good. Just hang
Don't
out.
make me wait, please.
You guys, I guess just wait
No
here.
such thing as safe anymore.
All right, may as well keep gathering caches. There's not really a lot of reason for this force to stop moving in this direction.
Ain't no such thing as safe anymore.
Do you get better cover in the trees than you do in ruins? No, it's pretty much the same.
On it. Contact!
I like our formation better this way, though.
Ready for the human race.
Oh, interesting. I think I would rather step forward and use the Ishib Enforcers as a
You're going
way
die
to
now.
scout what else might be out here. Get one of them down. Yeah, I need more ways to spend my resources, honestly. Also, apparently I found a trauma kit somewhere. Feel free to have a second one. I wonder if they... Hopefully they manage their internal cooldowns separately. Alright, we're still doing this. Yeah, the most important thing is just getting to the level where we can put out another city, right? As far as growing our resource ability goes, and especially our research ability. I'm definitely worried about what's going to happen over here.
I'm not dying today.
A call from Rashid. What's up, buddy?
Give me riches.
Your deal is hurting my people. I'll consider trade agreement termination with a third party. I want Rashid to be on side as much as possible here. I will accept trade agreement termination. Makes me untrustworthy. Because we just started the deal. Well, you know what? My resources are less important than my relationship with Rashid.
Illiterate. Thug.
But becoming untrustworthy then decreased our relationship with him anyway, so did it actually help us at all?
You said something.
I do feel like that's probably something they should look at. That specifically should not happen, right?
That's in reach. I hope this hurts.
Okay, I do want to be pushing... Oop, that's an upcon. Alright, well... I was going to say, I do want to be pushing toward the cache while we're continuing to deal damage. Interesting. Serene Legion. Never a fan of self-harm. Watching zealots cut themselves open with their ritual sikas turned my gut. Watching the bleed open in sympathy and snatch them away, trailing their ichor into the void. Well, that was plain terror. That's a cool ability. Looks like we can remove these guys. Why was I not able to? Oh, there's a cliff face. It's really hard to tell with the walls of the crystal basin. But yeah, all right, I see it. How much do we actually need people back on defense? I suppose it's an interesting question. Seems like the answer may be not very much. Okay, more influence. We have been on fire for quite some time. I'm just going to go ahead and put some of that fire to work, cauterizing our wounds.
I'm here. All that's left.
So yeah, over here is where the next big important thing is happening.
We'll make it through. We have to.
You said something.
I wish we had better vision in this area. And the thing is, anywhere that we can go where we can see forward through the forest is within range of the city. I guess
I
let's...
should have stayed home.
Okay, this tile gives us a little bit
More capable.
better vision. So you can overwatch with melee weapons. You don't get overwatched. I don't want to stand in the bleed. What's the range on your weapons? You can shoot us without having to come near us. I guess I'm going to run to
Shaking off the rust.
here. Be in position to make aggressive movement next turn. Alright, we finished the hab block. It is time for the acquisition of additional tiles, for sure. Let's grab this, I suppose. You know, at least our city's productive. We're getting a lot of industry done. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these enforcers over here now. So at this point, we have 12 housing. We have 5 population, and that's, you know, we have the buildings we can run. There's not really a good reason for me to pop the harvest because we don't yet, like, it really doesn't make sense to do it until you're about to have a building that can't be run because there's not people to run it, right? And we are not in that situation. In fact, we're about to have a birth.
You said something.
A scintilla of hope. Your people hoped they would return to the surface and find untended wilderness, not a world of monsters and machines. Oh, yeah, okay, we know this. We know this quest, the Anchorites' whole situation. Okay, so... Sentries have 2-point weapons. I mean, like, pressing his troops is going to be challenging overall. Just, you know, they have the advantage of being at their own city. This is looking like also a city type. I mean, maybe it's a border for an outpost of some kind. All right, I'm gonna run you forward to here. Gained Chayot Prospect. The spectral analysis tech in the Chayot Exterminator's scanning array had many use cases. These machines used it to scan unknown prey. Okay, it's the thing that blinds people. That is something you should absolutely equip. And then, like, if I run to here, I am not in range of the city. We can just take some shots.
Ready for the human race.
Yeah, let's light up ZEPHON's units. I see no reason to allow them to hold an army any longer than we absolutely have to. This down here is not a super valuable outpost, but obviously, like, taking outposts away from the enemy is always good.
Ready for the human race. That's in reach.
Get you down here where you can overwatch.
It's better than just sitting here.
It's gonna take a little while for all of them to catch up, unfortunately.
I'm here. All what's left of me is.
So, hunting down the Abkhan is going to give us
Ready for the human race.
another burst of resources, right? It's a lot of enemies in the area, though. Maybe we shouldn't try to push with these troops. I don't really want to be fighting all of these things, I don't think.
It's safe anymore.
Maybe we just hold back and fall back and hold the Crystal Basin.
Yeah, got it.
Stockpile for the moment.
I'm here. All what's left of me is.
What is the range on this? Map. Okay, you know what? I'm going to pull these guys back to play defense. And I'm going to send these guys forward to continue exploring. And if they get in trouble, hopefully we can just have them bleed walk back to here or something. Alright, city is still building. Or still clearing the tile. Boy, those neutrals sure did move up in concert with Red's units, almost like they are in fact the same force. It's almost like that. Are we gonna lose them?
Counting down to the kill.
Not quite. But also, it's looking pretty bad.
I'm here. All what's left of me is.
So, we have cauterize. Unfortunately, we also pretty badly injured.
That's in reach.
I think all we can really do here is
I
fall back and cauterize in this situation, and then try to soften up the enemies who would pursue them. -1 hit points to the enemy unit, -1 morale to enemy units in the area if the unit dies. And then do a 3 damage attack with 4 armor piercing. So we're not quite ready for that, I don't think. With a melee weapon, I'm not allowed to attack flying units. We're gonna get this done, though.
Cutting some strength.
Ain't no such thing as safe anymore.
Right, because I think we run the splenetics up to here and just finish the job. No, we do not, in fact, finish the job. That's really annoying.
Weapons free.
I guess if I had done that first and then had
for the human race.
the assassin do the 1 damage, I might actually have gotten him.
This isn't the world I knew.
Alright, you're healing up. The question is, do we shut down this guy, or do we work on these neutrals? As I'm trying to minimize losses and everything here. And I think the answer is...
I'm here. All what's left of me is.
I think we take out the unit, right?
I hope this hurts. We can scavenge them for spare parts.
Just take stuff off the table as best we can. I guess I could run over and get in the way. These Akron Zealots are melee range. But I wouldn't be able to make this turn unless I Ghost Walk. Nope, she didn't. Okay, Ghost Walk to here. There we go.
When no one's watching.
I'm here. Or what's left of me is.
Alright, that'll keep them alive, I suppose. You should probably walk out of here not through the fire and just find your way back to one of our territories. And we'll press forward with this group just in case.
Safe anymore.
I mean, we know the Abcon's going to be waiting there, right? I don't really want to have the Splenetics run forward and grab the loot. But we can maybe...
Stayed home today.
Like, I'm a lot less worried about losing Isham Enforcers. They're replaceable. More replaceable, certainly.
Don't make me wait, please.
I'm not dying today.
You guys are good.
Fine.
Just
Whatever
hang
keeps them
out.
alive.
Alright, we did pick up a new tile. So, what do we want to build? I mean, a research lab, right? This is kind of the only thing. The only thing we really want at this point is research. The only resource from towns that is valuable to us at all is research. And it would have been nice to get one of those going earlier, but you know. Alright. Let's see how bad it gets. Interesting to see the neutral troop run back with them through their own units. Run back with the ZEPHON units as though it is one of them, which it might be. There might be some kind of shenanigans going on there. I don't actually know. So can we need one more thing before we can research engineers. Biomech hover infantry with powerful but overheating weapons. +2 research in forests. Am I building in a forest by any chance? I'm not. It's a swampy rock city coast. It still might be worth picking it up and then just remembering to build further research laboratories in forests. With them only producing what they produce naturally, 2.0, like 2 extra points is actually quite significant. I feel silly for not having put myself in a position to take advantage of that better, but I do think that's the right thing to do. Alright, now... Okay, interesting information.
You said something.
We could try to burn down these Abcluths real fast.
Ain't no such thing as safe anymore.
Stay clear of this guy until he actually starts stuff with us.
That's in reach.
Alright. I'm gonna try it.
This is what I was made for.
Ain't no such thing as safe anymore.
We know that they won't necessarily group up on us. It might happen, but it might not. Oh, that's so close to good enough. Really wish we were better at good enough. I suppose I could have paid for extra accuracy there, although I don't know 1 point of accuracy was going to do it. It very well might not have,
You
right?
said something.
Chant of Harmony is a heal. Conjure Bleed is not the thing that we need you to be doing.
You said something.
Okay. So, caches, outposts. There's a lot of mineral outposts around here.
This isn't the world I knew.
We expect I'd be able to run all the way through, huh?
I'm here.
That feels awfully risky. I'm gonna have these enforcers do it instead. Okay, it turns out there's nothing over here that's actually new. I'm gonna go ahead and do the cauterize. It's a little overhealing. We're not getting maximal value out of it right now,
Counting
but
down to the queue.
I actually don't think that's all that big of a deal, and I also don't think we're gonna be in a place where we want to I don't think we're going to be in a place where we want to use it again for a little while. We're going to want to be on the attack with these units. Oh, that's right.
Off the rust.
The assassin can't fight the choppers anyway, so I may as well come down here. So yeah, it's only 8.5 damage. It's not actually lethal. We may as well just launch a normal attack. What does it say? It's minus morale to enemy units in the area. So despite the fact that these enemies are not allied with this guy,
I'm here. All
If-
that's left of me is- Knew I should have
if we
stayed.
can damage him out, we can maybe reduce the morale of
This is what I was made for.
ZEPHON's units, which would be cool. Let's see if that actually works.
Now's the time to make my mark.
Pretty slick.
Ain't no such thing as safe anymore.
It did in fact reduce their morale.
Yeah, all right. Contact! This isn't the world I knew.
Okay, I think we're getting some good stuff done over there. It's going to be a long walk back for these guys. And we need more, like, production facilities. But what I'm hoping here, basically, is that we can hold ZEPHON down until we have access to more city-destroying munitions.
You said something.
All right, that's probably help from the romantic, would be my guess. All right, may as well go help ourselves to that.
You said something.
This is also uncaptured algae recycling tanks. There's another cache down there as well. Do kind of want to fight in that direction.
This isn't the world I knew. Okay. Contact!
I'm here. All that's
Militants
left
are so
of me
good.
is-
They're so ridiculously good.
This is what I was made for.
Alright, then we can just have the remnants run over and finish this. I mean, I guess there's not a super compelling reason for me not to run over and grab this.
Ready for the human race.
Except that it might make Pink yell at us. I'm not going to capture stuff directly away from Pink. That seems like asking for a lot of trouble.
Ain't no such thing as safe anymore.
But basically, I'm just going to rely on him not feeling like we're being too aggressive with his territory. Even though we plainly are.
I'm here. All that's left of me is.
Kill him before they kill us!
Let's spend some time blowing up some helicopters.
All that's left of me is.
Alright, Do we have one more? We do not quite have it.
This is what I was made for.
I'm not dying today. Okay.
I guess we still have it.
Enemy!
Yeah, that's a little annoying. I suppose I did run right into that.
Ain't no such thing as safe anymore.
Alright, I mean, like, XP at least is valuable, right? Even if we're not getting the resource output that we were getting from fighting stuff as the romantic. I think you maybe just
Fine. Whatever keeps
hold
them
for a
alive.
turn. Do we want to start pushing around the city? Maybe. Let me position to just try to like find out what's going on over here. You could rush this guy. Oh, you have a level up to spend. Yeah, probably boosting assassinate and then dramatically overextending yourself. That'll show it. Just run up to the giant mech and stab it in the face.
Knew I should have stayed home today.
Alright, this thing is still healing, but it's getting pretty close.
Our intelligence is at your disposal.
Yeah, if we can figure out a way to crack the city itself, or if we just have enough bodies here that we can do it with rotations, which might be possible, especially considering that we do have the scalpel. Maybe we can just get aggressive enough to win that way. Just wear the city down before they can stop us.
We can't take much more of this.
Counting down to the kill.
Okay, that's a fair amount of damage. I see no reason not to start the trauma kit. As ever, however much damage you were thinking of bringing, it turns out you need a little bit more than that.
I hear all that's left of me is
You guys can probably...
that's in reach. I hope this
probably contribute the difference here.
ready for the human race.
I could go for a walk. This will hurt, I promise.
I want to get a little bit more vision before I got my kill.
You said something. Knew I should have stayed home today.
Alright, I'm not gonna actually open up on these things. They can... if they want to run away from us, we're going to allow them to run away from
I'm
us.
not dying today.
I would really like to get these dudes tucked into the cover. Well, all right. I think we maybe
Optimal destination.
have to intercede here with the exterminator.
Propelling attack.
We just got to get a little bit more damage done so that our militants aren't in so much danger.
Ain't no such thing as safe anymore. Kill them before they kill us!
All right. That's one gun down at the very least, and you are, I suppose,
Yeah, all right.
just gonna make for the Survivor's Bazaar. I haven't spent a lot of time looking or talking about the environment graphics, but I really do think they're hugely effective at communicating a tone and sort of like the vibe of the place. I'm really digging it. The music's doing a great job as well. Yeah, you're just gonna wait.
Make me wait, please.
Nope, too bad. You are waiting.
Knew I should have stayed
Okay,
home
so we get an upcan respawn in 14 turns, and it sure seems like there's just not anything we're going to be able to do about it. Would you believe we gained a trauma kit? Chant of Harmony yourself, I guess. And then obviously we'll get out of there next turn.
ready for the human race. I think I can do that.
Okay, these guys we can just about
I
flatten.
hope this hurts.
Let's go ahead and do
I'm
that.
not dying today. We'll make it through. We have to. Shooting!
Okay. That is, in fact, a lot of damage all of a sudden. Shoot. Yeah, no, that's... I was not expecting there to be like a pincer formation of people hidden just beyond the one tile that we could see. I guess that's a little bit on me. I think this unit's dead no matter what happens. That would be a shame. Okay, we're still waiting on the extra science income, so let's give the enemies one more turn here. I'm definitely worried about the loss of one of our zealots in the northwest. Oof, okay, that hurts. Alright, feels like we might need to actually step into that that outpost to maintain it.
Processing updates.
Call from Rashid. Rashid, my man,
Amity
please.
demands this.
Maps are worthless. The cost of charting the unknown is paid in lives. Let's share our maps. I am so interested in being your friend.
May the day find you well.
So we probably didn't get too much in the way of new information from that. That's interesting, just pulling the names of people off of my Steam friends list. What a strange thing to do. I guess the idea is that it's gonna feel kind of creepy, but you know, there's certainly precedent for that sort of thing. If you think about like Black and White or other games like that. Now, not necessarily like pulling things off your Steam friends list specifically, but like the idea of a game
That's
reaching into your real life stuff a little bit
I'm
to
not dying today.
find something to provoke you. I kind of want to just build another research lab. We're going to need power pretty soon again. But I do think like just more research is kind of the only thing we need. I guess since we're picking up stuff the way we are picking it up, why don't we acquire this forest tile? That slot will be the power building. These slots can be double research, and we get our exobiology station there. It'll be like we crammed almost three research buildings into 2 slots, which is
ready for the human race.
somewhat good. Okay, so if we don't kill this thing pretty much right now, we're gonna we're gonna have some problems as far as keeping our units alive.
Safe anymore. It's better than just sitting here. Ain't no such thing as safe anymore.
I sure do wish I had a heal for these splinetics. But the units that know how to heal others are off on the other side of the map. And this has a range of self, yeah. Your weapons are all mid-range, or no, okay, not all of them are one range.
Ready for the human race. I think I can do
I
it.
think I am going to try to separate this a little bit, though.
Shaking off the rust.
Have the hero run up here. Yeah, these enforcers are going to have to walk forward just to get the shot off. Alright, let's maul this thing. Oh, there's cicadas in the dam. Man, that's no good.
Feels more capable.
Alright, I'm going to blind it just in case, because we're not going to kill it.
I promise.
But this way we can maybe prevent it from murdering one of our important nearby units.
This isn't the world I knew.
While we all continue to just sort of gather around and fill it with weapons. Or fill it with ammunition, rather.
Shooting!
Tactical intelligence is at your disposal.
Are you going to get shot up by the headquarters? Maybe?
Vector established. Reducing distance. Countermeasures engaged.
It does feel like getting the fire going, though, is pretty important.
I'm here, or what's left of me is.
And then, I mean, you can attack from here. You may as well. Or, I mean, you know, also, you're not in a cicada space. You are a little on fire. Alright. Plus 1.9 hit points each turn from healing rate while no damage taken and full movement and action points remaining. So you don't get heals this turn no matter what. Because I spent all of your movement anyway. So you're almost certainly dead.
This is what I was
But that
waiting
being the
for.
case, there is absolutely no reason not to shoot.
Ain't no such thing as safe anymore.
Okay, let's have you guys
I should
fall
have
back to
stayed home
here. And
I
definitely hit the
can
cauterize.
still fight.
And then I guess we're not going to get a good attack off no matter what here. May as well
Yeah, got it.
step up this way so it's a little harder to get us from two different sides.
Kill us!
Okay, that's... Boy, I sure would love that cash. Do I think that I can make it happen? Right, at least track of where they are. The second I can't see them, you know? I don't... Do I want to attack? Because what I kind of want to do is just fall back next turn. And if they're unleashed, they're going to follow us into the conflict, and I think I don't attack. They might follow us into the conflict anyway, I suppose, but we can hope not.
You said something. I
Okay.
can still fight.
So these enforcers don't actually need to just stop. I suppose we can push onward now that we know. Practical Romantic declared war on ZEPHON, which is wonderful news. Let's test something here. Rashida's busy. He's trading with us. He's feeling ambivalent about us, which is not great. I was hoping to try to push him into an alliance, since now on top of everything else we have a common enemy, but it looks like it's not going to be quite that easy. All right. Let's give these enemies one more turn here, and then we'll probably call it for the day. So we have some new helicopters. Yep, you did just maintain your fixation. That makes a lot of sense to me. I don't think it is the wrong play. This is annoying.
We can't take much more of this.
Wow, we are very badly injured. But here come the Romantics units to the rescue, perhaps? Alright, I think without question, the research that we are beginning is engineers. An incoming call from Cyrus.
Hello, friend.
No time for niceties, not while our men are in combat. I'm Cyrus, etc. We got wars to fight, yeah. Miles to go before we sleep, just to prove that I've read a book. It was at some point in my life. Done terrible things. Yeah, I'm technically untrustworthy right now. It is causing some difficulty in my relationships. Okay, I mean, you survived for the moment. It sure would be nice to get out of there. So, nope, I'm gonna resist the urge. I'm gonna resist the urge to play on. We're gonna call it here. That's gonna be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. It's very difficult. How much of a threat do we pose to this city? My guess is not that much. Even if I had been pumping out Ishim enforcers, probably not that much. They're just not that good at fighting. They're just not that good at dealing real damage. But maybe the time has come to start doing exactly that. Just rolling them out of the bunkers and putting pressure on here. Because, like, if we can kill it, that's probably a good idea to kill it, right? We'll see how realistic that looks when we come back next time. And we'll see you then.